Hello, how are we doing today? Welcome everybody, welcome. What is up? What isn't? Well, I was gonna ask a question, like maybe make a suggestion, but it appears not a lot of people are here yet, so I don't know if that suggestion would matter or not. Thank you, by the way, Flippy, for the super. Appreciate it. Yeah, because I have an appointment today in approximately 3 hours, which means I actually don't have a whole lot of time to play the game. So I was thinking that what I could do is delay Silksong to about 4.5 hours from now. And then I can go live again at like 5:30. But I don't know if that's what people want. I don't know if that's better or worse than just doing it now, you know? I don't know if anyone has input on that. But I suppose it's fine if you don't. My one concern was that usually after the appointments, I'm a little bit more tired or a little more out of it, so another part of my concern is that I will... Like, I'll have given myself extra time to be live, but I'll just kind of get tired after 2 hours anyways. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how worth it is. What the... Man. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why I do it. I do open my email sometimes for no reason in particular. And, I just got an ad for some Hoyo game that I didn't even know existed. I'm like, this doesn't even look remotely... This doesn't even look remotely Hoyo coded. Looks like Animal Crossing or something. Yeah, so, is there any thoughts? Because I'm gonna spend the amount of time it takes. Welcome, Rance, how's it going? Yeah, what up? Yeah, for someone to chime in of, like, I don't know what I should do. I'm basically contemplating right now, Rance, whether I delay, not this stream, but, like, because we'll probably still do something. But it's like, we could delay for, Silksong, because I have an appointment in about 3 hours. In about 3 hours. Which means that I will have to end stream probably in, like, 2 hours to be ready for the thing. So the thought was, the appointment's probably gonna be like an hour and a half, or like that's when I'd be able to be back. So it's like I could start playing Silk Song at 5:30 my time, and then probably go for longer than like 2 hours, and I have to constantly be watching the time. So it's like, is that better? Is it better to do that and we just like chill out for, you know, a couple of hours? Like, I'm not sure. Because the last time we did this, or last time I had like another appointment, it was 2 weeks ago, right? What did we even do? We did something, but I had to switch the schedule. Oh, it might have been Baldur's Gate. I might have done Baldur's Gate for like 2 hours, which I'm probably not going to do, but sure, that sounds good. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, but also, there weren't a whole lot of people here yet, which is why I was avoiding like changing screens and whatever. I mean, what's up with you? I actually almost forgot to go live. It's funny. I was trying to remember a thing. I was trying to remember a thing because I remember watching this magic show, like Magic the Gathering. So I watched this Magic the Gathering show some number of years ago now. I think it's gotta be like 5 or so years now. Like, it's been a while. And I was trying to remember what it was called. So I was typing in names of people who like I knew were on the show. So I was like trying to find it through the names, and then I was just finding like clips from tournaments and stuff, and I'm like, where is this show, man? And I finally found it. It was called Versus Live, and it was done through SCG. So I don't know what SCG is doing now. They had some Flesh and Blood tournament coverage while I was scrolling through the videos that only had like 400 views, and I'm like, damn, that's tough, man. It's rough out there. And yeah, it was called Versus Live. I think it wasn't even called Versus Live before, because I think they didn't do it live before. It was just called like the Versus series, I think. And it was pre-recorded content. Because I remember the 2 people who did it were Todd Anderson and Ross Marion. And then that changed. I think Todd left, and then Corey came in. Corey, I don't remember what his name was. I felt like his energy was a little weird. Like, it felt like he was like a little too enthusiastic and not as like, I guess what I would say is like pragmatic or focused. Like, I felt like Todd's energy was a little more like angry Magic player. And I like that better, personally. So, Corey Kenshin. Is that what his name was? No, this is not this person. What are you talking about? Who is this guy? I have no idea who that is. No. Anyways, this other person, it's a Magic the Gathering show. This person doesn't do Magic content. So I figured, yeah, the point is I was just watching it, and I was like, right, I remember liking these because, I mean, I watch it on like 2.5 times speed, because that's just how I watch a lot of long form content now. But I was like, yeah, it's just fun. It's just people playing Magic at a relatively high level with good decks. And I was looking at the decks they were playing, and I'm like, yo, this deck is sick. I mean, mind you, the episode I clicked on was Jim Davis and Ross Merriam. They were playing 4-color creativity versus Teamer Crashing Footfalls. And I was like, man, Modern used to be such a sick format, and now it's like not that at all. Just not fun anymore. Oh man. It's just not it. So I got distracted, and it was like, I literally looked at the clock and it was 12:59. I was completely spaced out, so I'm glad I looked at the clock. I'm glad I looked at it, and now we're here, and we can be live. I also didn't caffeinate, so I had some... This time I had some coffee. Or rather, I can say that I've had a sip of coffee, but it, like, hasn't necessarily kicked in. Yeah. So, anyways, we're here now, and I'm a little spacey, and, wasn't really sure what to do about today. Wasn't sure if I wanted to play... We could also, like, play Silksong, and then continue playing Silksong, but I figured I don't want to, like, get into it and then have to stop, because that feels a little, I don't know, felt a little too rushed. Sing maybe Slay the Spire. I'm not sure. Oh, the other thing was, what was the other thing that I was thinking of? Oh, so, this short has continued to perform well. This one about Yu-Gi-Oh! This Yu-Gi-Oh! Short about filling the entire board and having drone lockbird. So there was a bunch of people who were, commenting on that. And then I posted the follow-up, which was, you know, comments that are really dumb. But what I wasn't expecting was that it did really well on TikTok. And, like, I guess it was just very classic? Not classic, it was just good rage bait. I don't know, man. It's just so funny to me. So a lot of people liked this on TikTok, but you want to know what's the funniest shit ever? First of all, I'll say, the amount of atrocious comments that are just, like, really dumb, like, just... If I thought there was a number of comments that didn't think about the board state very well on YouTube, man, the amount of comments that, like, probably genuinely don't know what they're talking about on TikTok are times 10. It's even worse. And this one guy, dude, it's just so funny. This one dude, like, just posted rage bait. And I've never seen this before. I literally didn't know what to do. Because they're like, they just posted rage bait. And then people fell for it. And they commented back. And then they continued propagating the rage bait. And I'm like, guys. Guys, you can't keep falling for this, man. Like, it's... I decided not to comment anything. Because I figured it's better for the rage bait if I don't say anything. And then I just leave it there, and then people interact with it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just interaction bait. So... This guy was basically like... Super Poly, which is one of the best, like, board breakers. Fusion summons off a number of your opponent's monsters, usually your opponent's monsters. And that just, like, gets rid of them. And it also cannot be responded to, which is very good. And this person's just like, no, that just doesn't work on my deck. Which is step one to step one to making people question what the hell you're talking about is like, no, that just doesn't work. Nope, that just doesn't work on my deck. Nope. Nope, it doesn't work. And then, like, the further you get down in the comment chain, like, it's... Remember when you said moving goalposts? Moving goalposts, Unicorn? In general, it was just like, yeah, well, you know, if that happens, then blah, 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 blah. It was the most, like, oh, you have 500 power? Well, I have 501. No, I have 1,000,001 power, so my power is bigger than your power. And I'm just like... You know, it's more masked in, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Terminology of, like, oh, well, I always have 2 counter traps on me. So, look at me, I have 2 counter traps. Oh, I always keep 2 counter traps on me all the time. But this person basically claimed that they were playing Blue Eyes, that they had a barrier statue so you couldn't special summon, and also that they would have 2 counter traps. So I don't know what kind of Blue Eyes end board they're making that involves all of those things, or how they did all of those things, or how they got there with their opponent, like, I guess, literally drooling on themselves and doing nothing. So it's like, I don't know, man. And also, if they were playing, like, a pile combo deck, because those are pretty common, I could see it, but also, like... The opportunity cost of playing a pile deck that makes 1 billion negates is that, like, they're usually worse consistency-wise and also weaker to interaction. Which is, like, fine. That's just a trade-off you make, but also, like, you're not slick for saying that, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, your deck was built to have everything. Like, cool, man. Just want it to be, like, nice winning in bronze or something like that, so... It's just very silly, I think. So let me catch up with chat. My brain is also fried. Work's been killing me, man. We were doing so good till corporate had to stick its brown nose. You guys aren't walking enough dogs. Give us answers. We finally had 2 new people after that, meeting everyone calling off. After that, meeting everyone calling off. So I don't know if I understand. But corporate is saying that the dogs aren't being walked enough. I mean, why don't they get... if the CEO feels like the dogs could be walked more, then maybe, like, they can walk some dogs, no? They could maybe help out, perhaps, by walking some dogs? It's like, you seem to have brought up a problem that has a fairly simple solution, Mr. Corporate Man. You can just walk some dogs yourself. I don't know if I understand the problem here. Yeah, Unicorn, we're just, chilling on this screen for no reason in particular, but I will ask as the amount of concurrent viewers goes up, and hopefully there are people who were watching the Silksong playthrough and have opinions on what I'm about to say. I mean, we are 21 minutes into the stream, which is funny, but I have an appointment in approximately 2 hours, or I will need to end stream in 2 hours. So my thought was that I can go to my appointment in 2 hours, and then I can go live again at around 5:30. And then we'll actually start playing Silksong at that time, instead of trying to play it now, and needing to leave. So if you have opinions on that. The one stipulation is that I might be even more spacey, and there is also a possibility that I just end up being very tired and then needing to end early anyways. But the intention would be if I started at 5:30 my time, that I could, like, you know, maybe we go for like 5 or so hours. That was my thought. And then 7 if we're like really deep in the sauce. So if there's opinions on that, I would love to hear it. Internet arguments are almost completely pointless and always the same. I mean, I wouldn't be overly reductionist. I think there are people who have points that they want to make about potential game states. See, here's the thing. So, like, with the rage bait commenter, like, I feel like they made, like, I don't know. It's just a vibe. It's like a vibe thing to me, right? Where it's like, I feel like the only reason you're commenting this thing is like, it's just like the way you like wrote the comment. It just feels like you want attention, man. You know what I mean? Like like this feels like the most attention-seeking comment I've ever seen in my entire life. And it's bizarre to me that people don't like see it from the meta perspective and go like, oh, this person wants attention. So, you know, what would be the best way to interact with this is to either sarcastically shitpost them instead of humoring them, or just not respond at all. But I feel like if you wanted to say this in more earnest, you could say something like, yeah, Super Poly's really strong, which is why I play a deck that doesn't lose as much to Super Poly, because I feature cards like Barrier Statue, right? Or like I like to play Barrier Statue to out Super Poly because I know the card is strong, right? That's like a significantly less inflammatory way to say the same thing, except like you're not like what it felt like. I swear to God, what it felt like this dude was like, this guy has a Word document with like the next line. Like he's thought of all the rebuttals. This guy is like flowcharted out this argument in his head because he's like, damn, I'm gonna go on the internet today and I'm gonna shitpost people about my super cool Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, and it's gonna be super awesome because I'm really cool, and my Blue Eyes White Dragon deck is so much better than everyone else because I'm better than everyone else, and look at me because I flowcharted out this argument in my head because no one could ever possibly have any other rebuttal to my perfect board state. But it's like, I feel like there's I might be referencing something incorrectly, but there's like a thing, like there's a principle that's called like, you know, it's really important to think about the information that is not mentioned, basically. So it's like, this person is claiming that they are one, playing Blue Eyes, that they always have 2 counter traps for some reason. It's like, how do you guarantee that you have 2 counter traps if you're not playing a deck that necessarily searches for them? Like, how does that even happen, first of all? Like, I don't understand. And, like, you could be playing Tachyon searches for counter traps, but that's part of Tachyon's negation suite. Like, it's not a Blue Eyes specific thing. And also, like, how did they get to this end board? Like, what was this combo that, like, does it fold to interaction? Like, they're clearly not including details that are important for why this doesn't actually work. Because, like, if we could just spout off nonsense about how, like, you know, decks work, then, like, it's just being fake as fuck, I guess, is what I just don't understand. I don't understand why you'd want to be fake as fuck, because the thing that matters to me is, like, actually playing the game, right? Like, if I play the game, I want to, like, understand what the levers and the dials are, because if I understand those, then I can, like, have a good game of Yu-Gi-Oh! If I just believe that my deck is the best deck ever, and then, like, I fold to an Ash Blossom, and then I'm like, well, I guess I don't have my 2 counter traps and full end board and Barrier Statue today because I got Ash Blossom. Like, it's... I'd feel really fucking stupid, wouldn't I? Like, it just... So why would you posture this thing that doesn't... Like, it doesn't make sense? Why would you... Like, oh yeah, man, if my deck... It's like the people that talk about, oh, here's Magical Christmas Land. Dude, I swear, if my deck draws gain 20 life, and then also my creature gains power for how much life I gain this turn, and also it's unblockable, and also you have no removal spells, and also it's like, yeah, that could happen. It really could. It's just funny to me Like, I don't... It doesn't... Like, I could have deleted this person's comment and then it's, like, not there. I just find it hilarious, which is why I left it up. But, like, the thing that I will continue to clown on with these people is just, like, like, what do you... Who's bro flexing on, man? Like, what, your imaginary girlfriend? Like, what is... I don't understand. Like, who thought this was cool? The friends you don't have? Like, what is happening? So anyways, it's like... Yeah. Sounds fine to me. I never like starting things that need to be ended quickly. I don't remember the context fully for when that message came in. It also helps to understand kids use this site a lot. I know because I used to be a little snot on Newgrounds, so I understand. Oh yeah, I mean, like, the guy's profile picture looks like he's like 38 or something. Well, you know, it could be. It's just not actually his face, right? It's very likely. I feel like it's easy to see why someone is saying something. If you can tell they're just being annoying, I don't see why people engage with them. But sometimes people are just communicating normally and talking to them isn't a waste of time. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I don't like to ascribe intent with a 100% certainty because I'm not a mind reader. And I think that some people have good reasons for, like, why they're doing particular things that I don't want to, like... I don't want to impose upon them. Because I feel like that can be rude. And also... Yeah, I don't know. I think there's something about... For sure, 100% believing why someone is saying something. But I did get the vibe that this person was seeking attention, which is why I mentioned it, right? So, yeah. Sorry, I jumped in. What are you talking about? Same guy? Yeah. Reds, are you slightly in the past, by the way? I was just wondering. It felt like your messages were a little delayed, so I don't know if you're slightly in the past. Yeah, it turns out this entire stream is just gonna be me on the waiting soon screen and just we're just gonna chat and not do anything today. We're just not gonna do anything today. Like, I was thinking Spire, maybe. Spire is a thing we could do. It's brain lag? Okay, no worries. You're good. I just wanted to make sure. I mind read sometimes, which isn't a good habit, but I'm also never wrong. Understandable, Unicorn. Yeah. The thing is, like, you know, mind reading is a combination, in my opinion, or my thought about it, is that it is a combination of, like, empathically understanding somebody and, like, an intellectual understanding of whatever the circumstances are. So, like, you can guess with a decent aptitude, but I think there's, like, you know, there's always a chance that, like, your pattern recognition is wrong. So, you know, we all mind read to an extent, right? Because that's an important social behavior for us to do. I just, like, don't like to assume, because I think that when you assume people's intent and then describe that to people, it's very, like, invasive, or is kind of rude. So, you know. How much for a reaction? I don't think I'm gonna be doing any reacts. Unless it is something that is interesting to me. See, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I'm gonna eventually change screens, and this joke would have landed on 2 people Like, I know exactly 2 people who would have found this funny. And the unfortunate reality is I think those 2 people aren't here right now. So I'm gonna change screen and it's gonna be really stupid. So, you know, it's funny. Make assumptions and poke around for more evidence, but don't try hard callouts. Yeah, I mean, in general, right? It's just not. Just not. It's like, who are those people? Like, armchair therapists? Like, those kinds of people? Like, those kinds of comments are always like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what are you... Who even are you, bro? But yeah, I feel like we should probably get started with the stream itself, right? You know? We should probably get to work. Oh, let me, I just realized that I didn't have Twitch chat open this entire time. I've been looking at YouTube chat, but there could have been someone in Twitch chat saying something. Just kidding, there was literally nobody, so it actually doesn't matter. Oh, hold on a moment. Guys, I think we need to, you know, we just need to warm up the stream a little bit, right? So I think we should get started with our typical daily content. Just making sure I have the right sources on. So I have to apologize because I wasn't connected to my VTuber model. That's why I'm apologizing. But you see, we're on Rule 34 today. I'm realizing that in my attempting to test whether or not this was working, I actually did the daily today. So what I could do actually is I could go and play the daily today and then pretend to be like really smart. But see here, where's can I go daily challenge? So I can look really smart by going like, oh, it saved my last answer. That's really too bad. So a Pokemon buff for sure. My Little Pony buff for sure. So this one was tough. I got this one wrong today. Because I thought that the Sonic buff was real. However, I did not think about that this Sonic character probably isn't that well known. Yeah, see, I chose Shade because, like, I mean, female looks like a Sonic OC. Like, I feel like that is gonna randomly have way more results than I thought it should have. Shade is not a real character that even Sonic fans know. Yeah, so you are correct, Unicorn. It is Wesker. Only by like 300. Now this one I also got wrong, and I thought. Now you have to think about what, like, the reason. Right? The reason is always more important than whether you got it right or wrong. That's why they give you like half points on tests if you show your work during math class. Okay, it's like important to think about why you're doing things. So I thought, yeah, so I know that this character is a Star Wars character. I understand, but I was thinking to myself, I don't know what this show is, and it's a cat girl. So the thing is, if I don't know, and it's a cat girl, and this is like an animated series of people, like, you know, this show could actually be really, really popular, like way more popular than I think it is, because like Star Wars is maybe a little bit more old-headed. Like maybe that's like a little bit more of an old thing. Then maybe it's this. But you are correct. The Star Wars post was actually fairly free. Now, you know, Patra is too new and is largely relegated to the Tumblr crowd. That is fair. That is fair. See, I didn't know that. I just thought about like what are the chances that maybe this character that I don't know of, who is like, how do I say this? It just feels like one of those shows that's really popular and I know absolutely nothing about, right? Yeah, how do I pronounce her name, by the way? Is it Ashoka? Ashoka? Easy reason is not only is she a Star Wars character, she's the famous waifu of the series. I see. Ahsoka. Wait, but that's not. But the S and the is it ASH or AHS? I'm being gaslit. Okay, so I mean, guys, let's be real here, right? Like, what do we like? Come on now. It is Ahsoka. Rance misspelled it. Okay, thank you. Like, let's be real for at least like half a second here. Like, in what world is this not Sans Undertale? Like, this one I got. This one I got. It was pretty easy. And listen, okay, I snap picked this one. I understand. Like, I just knew the answer. There just isn't really a question, right? Like, there's despite the North American debuff, people really like dwarves. And it's actually not close. Oh, I don't remember what I guessed for this. I think it was just a woman buff. And then this one, I was like, okay, Zenless Zone Zero character is too new. This character has been around for a while. This character has been around for a long time. So I think it was her, yeah. Surprisingly, a lot of posts. Okay, so I got this one wrong. And this one was very difficult for me. Because I want you to realize that I don't know whose power level is stronger. You know, are the horse fuckers stronger than the like small bean furry fuckers? You know what I mean? Like, Weasel is just like the most soft boy furry coated thing I've ever seen in my life. Weasel, maybe? Yeah, see, I overestimated how much people want to mate with horses. And actually, what I should have considered is that there are people who like horses, but they they want like My Little Pony horses. Whereas here, it was the small bean furry coated, right? That's what actually won. So I got 7 out of 10. One of which, like, I was pretty sure, you know, like, I just took a guess on something that I wasn't sure about instead of the information I was sure about, and, like, that was actually my mistake, so. But yeah, what we could do, I mean, you know, obviously we have to have this on, because we're just skewing the results. We're basically not playing on the real game mode if we don't do that, so. I mean, so here's the thing, is Aether is basically paired with everybody, right? He's like a self-insert. And then he's not just a self-insert, he is also like an insert for all the like the Fujoshis. So Aether's gotta be in like the 13 to like 15k range, right? Like something 5 digits. Okay, 20. Listen, man. I'm like, there's like no, right? Like probably not. So this is, do we guess? Do we think this one is higher or this one? Right? So we higher or lower? Yeah, it's definitely Aether. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, Ganondorf. It's just not even... It's just not close. Ganon has Ugly Bastard buff, I think. I don't know, man. I think Aether just has Genshin buff. It's the thing. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close, man. Alright. So, here's the thing. There is surprisingly a lot more Cookie Run than you think there is. I wouldn't know for any reason. There is more than you would think. However, I think this is a guy. I think this is a male cookie. So I would think that because it is a male cookie, that means that Ganondorf actually has a history buff. So, like, he's been around for a while. The Zelda fan base is horny. I think it's a little hard to get any hornier than the Genshin fan base. Unless you're ZZZ, but the thing is, like, recency bias, but reverse. So I think it's Ganondorf. Yeah, that one was pretty easy. Alright, like, what are we even doing here, man? Like, where are the hard questions, man? Like, this is just... You're just giving me free points here. It's just not even close. You know, 23k is actually, like, a little bit lower than I thought it'd be. Does Diva clear an entire franchise? I severely doubt it. Do I think there is more Diva than the entirety of My Hero Academia? I really don't know, man. That's actually hard. I know, right? This one's kind of tough. This one's kind of tough. Probably not Ochako, Knife Girl. It just goes on and on. Yeah, that's fair. It's fair. Yeah, people really like the Blood Freak, which is kind of surprising to me. She's a little strange. Okay, but can we talk about how high quality, like, it's like, what is Diva paired with on these posts? The ones where she's paired with her own mech are pretty good, I think. I would say, if I had to give a personal opinion, I would say that they're just relatively high quality and moderately to severely creative. I say as if it's like a diagnosis. I think it's gotta be, yeah, like, there's just too many, you know? I mean, like, again, it's just, there's just too many. See, this one's tough because I don't know the relative popularity of characters in One Piece. So I don't know if this is a character that's, like, around, and I frankly also don't even know who Viper is. I just don't play Valorant or watch One Piece. I don't know Shit Piece, but I haven't seen her in anything ever. It's fair. Toga's a decent character out of the Yandere trope, probably one of the better written ones. Yeah, I mean, I was being, you know, I'm just trying to get a ruse, you know? I'm just trying to be just trying to get a bit of a rouse, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to go with Viper, because I also don't know who this character is. It looks like she maybe has... Oh, I just realized that's her arms. Manette was only around for one arc. Yeah, so it's like a character that was just around for like a little bit versus Viper. I mean, like 1.7 I think is like a character that's only been around for one arc and isn't super popular. I think like I think we gotta go with Viper, right? Also, Doc, so I'm planning on probably playing Silksong a little bit later. like 5:30 because I have an appointment. So I think I'm gonna go to the appointment and then maybe play Silksong after. That was the plan. I wasn't sure. Like, I wasn't decided. But, you know. I'm pretty sure Persona clears a random side character in One Piece. So. I mean, I literally don't even know who this is. She's just a random Demon Slayer character that I've never seen before. She's got a lot of stuff going on with her character design. I feel like... yeah. See, we're just getting all of the easy ones, man. Okay, well, this one it's gotta be, like, Demon Hunter plus, like... I don't know, are there any other attractive characters in Diablo? I'm pretty sure Demon Hunter by herself clears 400, right? Like, it's gotta be Demon Hunter. Like, just Demon Hunter alone. 1.4 is lower than I thought. That's just, like, not even close, right? This character is, like, insanely popular. Despite the fact that I don't know anything about Darkstalkers, I'm pretty sure I've seen more entries of this character randomly on the internet. Like, randomly. Like, I wasn't even on the website. It's definitely Morrigan, right? I haven't played Darkstalkers, though. So, like, can someone explain to me why... Like, what does she do? Like, what... Like, I get that she's probably a fine establishment individual, but... Like, what is Darkstalkers? Like, this is easy. Nobody played Darkstalkers. She was in every crossover game. Really? I see. I'm pretty sure it's Morrigan. I don't think Raphtalia is that popular. Like 7.7 is pretty high. And I don't... What a weird picture to use for Raphtalia, by the way. Like, why is she in a Shrine Maiden outfit? So weird. Alright. Yeah, that wasn't close. Piccolo, shit. So here's the thing, is that, like, Piccolo definitely has the male debuff. But he's been around for a really long time. So that's the thing. It's basically a horror than fighting game. Morrigan is basically a succubus Shoto. She flies around the screen throwing fireballs at people. I see. Got it. I want to say, so despite the fact that Piccolo has been around for a really long time, I feel like the man debuff is real. So even if he's, like, been around... I mean, so, like, but is he, like, paired with other guys? Because I could see also maybe just, like, an excessive amount of Fujo bait. But I feel like it wouldn't be with Piccolo, right? Welcome, James. So this is Rule 30 Fortal. So the question is, which of these two characters has more entries on Rule 34? It's a classy higher or lower game. I see very little Dragon Ball and never any Piccolo. That's fair. I'm just wondering, so here's the thing about, like, using my own experience as a metric is, like, I'm just not sure sometimes. You never know. Maybe the Piccolo fan base is kind of wild. Yeah. Not even gonna question it? Namekins don't have dicks either? Wait, really? I didn't know that. Okay, but he could still beam your asshole, right? Literally cannon. That's what I'm saying. They're literally gonna cannon your asshole with a beam. Anyways, your Hollow Knight zone is very cute. I really appreciate that. I'm surprised that you're saying that right now, but, you know, thank you. I do appreciate it. More than I thought, honestly. Alright. See, this is where it gets tough, because I have no sense of who to say for what. But, you know, I'm just really not sure. Like, this one isn't, you know, K. Rool should win probably. I don't know, man. Do you think? Is he more like ugly bastard coded than, you know, Piccolo's small amount of fan base? Alligators have some dedication and he's thick. I don't know. K. Rool is also an old character, right? Like, is K. Rool, like, has been in Donkey Kong forever? I guess the other thing is K. Rool has been in Smash. So probably, yeah, like, new game. Oh, there's also the new Donkey Kong game, but also Smash. Probably, yeah, I think because he's in Smash, that's, like, a little more... Like, that makes more sense. Ooh, it was close! Alright, I mean, it's just, like, not even... What?! Come on, man. Come on, are you for real with that? You telling me that the Cookie Woman debuff, or a Cookie Woman buff, wasn't enough to clear 750? Come on now. Come on. No woman buff? That cookie must not be popular or something? Yeah, see, this is the problem, right? Is that, like, I used my own brain instead of... instead of thinking about it for, like, half a second. K. Rool too sexy? I mean, like, I saw this is, like, some kind of mermaid... evil mermaid lady? Like, come on, that's gotta be, like... I guess if you think about it, 280 entries of this is already kind of high. Like, that's pretty high, if you think about it. The gay furries or scalies win this one? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Alright. So I think we're gonna move on. We're gonna hit them with the slash marker. And I think we're gonna play some Slay the Spire. Because we're not, because we've got, how much time do we have left? About an hour? That's like enough time to lose a Slay the Spire run. We're going so well, too. Aw, man. See, the thing that fucks me up with Cookie Run is that, like, I just feel like there's so many baked-in jokes. Like... like, frosting a cookie is just, like, the joke writes itself, right? So I would assume that there are people who, you know, very easily gravitate towards those kinds of jokes and they just run with it, you know what I mean? Yeah, they are baked in. They're cooked in the oven. The jokes that are cooked in the oven. The question is, do we want Spire music? Like, do we want the Spire stuff? Kamen Rider... What the fuck, Rance? I don't want to play Kamen Rider. Also, wait, why didn't that pop up on screen? That should have popped up on screen. Thank you for the super. You can't escape? My god, dude. Okay, chat banner. Oh, my alert box is in the chat banner thing, but I wasn't gonna have the chat banner on the screen. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna move this out so this actually plays. And then we can hide this. So I don't think Cookie Run is a real game. But, like, you know, are games just not real if we don't think they are real? Like, I'm pretty sure... Listen, I'm just saying that I've heard people talk about things that have to do with the cookies that it would be very inappropriate to reiterate. So I think I'm gonna not do that just for the purposes of saving everybody's ears. The comments were not made by me. Maybe. Maybe they were. The game shits in the woods and someone draws art of it. Is it a real game? It's a good question. If someone draws art of a game that could have been shat in the woods, but we don't actually know if the shit is real, does that make it a real piece of artwork? This should be, Oh, wait, we actually don't have to turn on Spire yet, because I have to fucking relaunch the game. Because Rance just, like, just wants me to play Kamen Rider so bad. I think I might have uninstalled it. I might need to reinstall it. Nope, it's still there. Alright. My god. Oh, is it gonna launch? Okay. For a second, I thought it wasn't gonna launch, and then we would have had some problems. Now, here's the real question, is like, should I be changing the thumbnail and title, or is it fine to clickbait people into here, and then be reasonably confused that we aren't playing Silksong? Gonna go shower, chow. Yeah, sorry, I'm not in the right spot for that today, but thank you very much for the splash. Right, is this on? Is it going to turn on? Does Spire want to work today? There we go. I literally searched Cookie Run on YouTube first. Shorts I saw baddies we forgot about. Brother cookies. Listen, all I'm saying is that some people really like the cookies. Some people do think that they are kind of bad. Like, do you need to hate on your fellow man like that? I mean, they're just down bad for a different kind of poison, you know what I mean? Like, you should at least change the category, but keep the Silksong title for the Slay the Spire stream. Absolutely. I'm gonna soak my song everywhere. Okay, let's go, Slay the Spire. Should probably also put the pin. We're delaying Silksong to 5:30 EST because we need to when am I leaving? 3:30? Cookie Run is very much a thing. My best friend talks about it all the time. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, there's people for everything, man. And I think it's important to consider the fact that, like, there are people who are just, like, they're frosting different cookies, man. Like, you might like a ginger snap, but there are people out there just trying out chocolate chip. He who cast the first stone, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, there's a player base for each person. You know what game I was actually thinking about whether or not I should play or not? It's the classic. It's the classic, like, one chatter mentions this game, and then I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to play that video game. And then it, like, literally appears in a librarian video for 0.25 seconds, and I'm like, I think I changed my mind. Should I be playing CZN? Is that a thing? I noticed that installing the client is like, I have to install a different client, which is like that's basically like installing a new streaming service. And like, you know, I don't want to have like 7 different streaming services. Like, I'm just not interested. She's shown me some cookies I'd gladly glaze the fuck out of. I appreciate your commitment to the bit. It's pretty alright. If you go into it expecting a gacha game, you'll probably enjoy it. Yeah, see, they made Slay the Spire, or not Slay the Spire, they made like a card-based turn-based card battler like a year ago. It was like Reverse 99 or something. And then like that game looked promising, but I don't see anybody talking about it anymore. So, you know, the question is, yeah, Reverse 1999. That was a card battler that people were apparently excited about. But this one's apparently like a card battler, but it's a roguelike. And the thing is, you say roguelike, and like that's... well, we've gotten a lot more potential now. I heard about it, it looks pretty, no one plays it apparently. Yeah, I don't know. So it's like, do I play CZN? Is that like is it gonna be the new hotness for a month? Did you download the PC client, Poi? Is that where you played it? I'm just asking in advance so that I know how obnoxious the launcher is gonna be. You did? So it's just like install stove and then I'm guessing it's like a client similar to Steam, except for like particular games or whatever. Yeah, I was considering it. I might play it on like Friday instead of Master Duel. But anyways, we're playing at the generous donation of Rants, which, by the way, thank you for the super, but also fuck you. We are not playing on Ascension. You do Slay the Spire runs to get save data for your characters that you then use for story and grinding. I see. But the thing is, like, are the Spire runs fun? The Stove client literally only has 3 games on it, and they're all free. Okay. I understand. Okay, we've got Flaming Elite. Okay, which ones have we played already? I don't remember. Dude, I'm gonna be a master at this. I just hate being here, man. It's just something else, dude. Limit enter. This looks new. So I feel like we could take this one because it's new, but... But this one's 1 energy. Oh god. We've done... Let's just go decade. You know what? That one seems really easy. Let's just not overcomplicate it, you know? Let's just play all the classics. Is the game loud? It feels like it's fucking loud. Just gonna turn that down a little bit. Is not in cool. Gain 2 additional dexterity. You know, I feel like I don't fully understand what this card is trying to communicate to me, so... I think so. They're pretty different from Spire and how you get strong. And the events are pretty slow and annoying, but the feeling of getting stronger and knowing how the 3 characters you brought interact well is quite fun. Yeah, so it doesn't, so it's not, despite people making the comparison to Spire, it's not even remotely like Spire. They're just using words to describe things that are like completely different, is my understanding. Skip that. Oh, let's go. Lose Sidekick or Paint a Relic. I think this is an easy... It's gonna be an easy... Get rid of this card from my deck. Molten Egg. And the card translation, it's a Korean game. Sometimes reminds me of mods like these. Like every keyword has 2 different names used more or less interchangeably. Bro. That's rough, dude. Gain 1 accurate block. If you receive damage that is greater than your block, decrease the damage by 50% and lose 1 accurate block. Let's just put it over there. Oh, right. The roll effect does something? What does the roll effect do to this one? I don't know. What do you get from being Decade? You get 1 strength and 1 dexterity. I don't know if you get anything else. I don't know what else you get from it. Let's upgrade this so it costs 0. We played that pretty well, I think. Sputtering others. Ah, that's what Sputter does. See, I didn't know that. Every character you bring 3 has a basic deck and a set of cards they can get more or less at random. Compared to Spire, the basic deck is very workable, and you only pick 3 if you choose to get a card instead of healing during a rest site. Oh, so your choice is between whether or not you pick a card. Hey, be another common Decade's kinda lame. Thank you, Rance, for the soup. I appreciate that. Okay. We'll choose someone else. What's this Common Rider? It is Common Rider, that is correct. I don't know why we're doing this, but we are. Lose 3 dexterity and prevent the next damage. I feel like this card is pretty insane. You either heal or pick one of 3 colorless cards to add. Oh, it's colorless cards? Well, that's kind of lame. I assumed that I assumed that it would have been something like each character has a pool of cards, but then they would have to design a shit ton of cards. But that's why I thought it was impressive. You know what I mean? We haven't done this one. What does phase do? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. The end of the round, deal 3 innate. Damage 3 times to a random enemy. Active, deal 12 innate damage to all enemies. I'm gonna left click to open. Oh, right click to open. Stun the enemy. I just have a stun in my... Pretty sure you always go Henshin. No, see, the thing is, we've already, I have played this, like 10 times more than I've ever wanted to play this mod in my life, because Rance keeps donating for it. And, because I am broke, I am bound to do the things that I am donated for. So... Each character has 4 basic deck cards and 4 cards they can gain throughout a run, as well as every card that isn't a basic strike, block, heal can be upgraded one of many ways. When upgrading a card, you do actually also pick one of 3 upgrades shown. Okay, I see. So if you upgrade a card, that's kind of like your pick 3 draft, because your card needs to upgrade into like things that are actually fairly different. Alright, let's remove a roll. Actually, I feel like rolls are important or something, right? So do whatever roll ability. Yeah, so I'll check and see if the one you mentioned was one of the people that I've played. So which one is it? Wait, which fucking... None of these are called Henshin, brother. You trying to gaslight me? Man. I trust chat for one singular... one time. I trust them for one time. And then this is what they do to me. When you upgrade cards is equally random to when you get more cards. Okay, so it's not really like a decision. I think Flar doesn't really understand. Henshin is what they say when they transform. Does it look like I speak Japanese, my friend? Why would you say it that way? Does it look like it does this model imply anything about my ability to speak Japanese? Under what circumstance would you think I would have understood that? Not really, but you almost always want to get more cards. Right, so if getting more cards is like a good idea, but then it's kind of like what you want the cards to be. I don't know, I haven't played it, so I think I just don't fully understand. I mean, we can try playing it a little bit and then we'll find out, I guess, but Have we played Hibiki? Because you can't get duped, so each character's deck can't exceed 8 cards. I see. So you have a maximum of 24 cards. Well, that doesn't sound very exciting. Dude, I play like... Oh, we've already played this one. We've already played this one, I think. I remember. You have to, like, play the drum. Yeah, I'm not doing all of that. 24 plus colorless cards. Oh wait, so you do pick character cards. So I think I just didn't understand that. Yeah, so you're saying there are cards. Each character starts with a deck. You said it was like 3? They start with a deck of 3? And then you have you can get up to 5 more cards, and you can upgrade those cards, and those split into 3s. I really am at like -4 dexterity, huh? Right. 7 damage to all enemies and apply. I remember what that card does. I don't remember what that card does. Okay, randomly during battle, a character will add a character-specific card to their deck or upgrade one of their character-specific cards. During battle! Oh, they do it during battle. Yeah, Yuki, this is my, like 10th time playing this character. I am aware that this exists. I am aware that I have cards in here. I just, you know, some of these cards say deal 7 damage to all enemies and apply. So I don't know if they want me to do something with that. Also, like, a lot of the cards just have, like... They just play a cutscene when you try to play the game. And it's very confusing to me. Like, that took, like, 5 seconds to resolve that card. Why would they do that? I have this shit set to, like, fast mode. And the reason why I have it set to fast mode is so that it goes faster than that. Yes, and the added card is added to hand and costs 0 until end of turn. And I appreciate you explaining all of this to me, so, like, I'm gonna continue asking questions. But you will have to forgive me for asking questions that sound dumb or sarcastic. So, do you choose the card? Is it like from a pick 3? Or is it just any random character card? So it happens randomly in a battle, and you said in quotes randomly. Is there a triggering condition for that? Okay, who are we actually going into? I think we haven't done Deno. I don't know who this is. What do you do? Add Imogen cards. When attacks deal 3 damage to random enemy at end of turn, gain 8 block, prevent next life damage, and end summon. Got it. I understood all of that. any character card that is not yet in the deck. Okay. And it adds it for the run, or do you always start with... Do you always start with the same... Because it's 9, right? Sorry, I just wanted to confirm that. It's 9 basic character cards, 3 from each character. And when you get a card in the middle of battle, is that drafted, or does it, you have to get them every time? Drafted. Rest of the run and in the save data. Save data. I'm guessing that has to do with the rest of how the stuff works. That's with the part of the game mode that I'm not familiar with. That's what you use for grinding and story battles. Yeah, I guess the question that I'm thinking is like, so, like, I just want to play Slay the Spire, but also I wouldn't mind looking at, you know, some Gunnar material while I'm doing it. So, is this game like, I just get to play Slay the Spire, but there's Gunnar material, or like, are we actually engaging? You look at a lot of butts, yeah. But like, am I engaging with like I have to actually engage with the like grinding and the story battles and the whatever that is actually important? Because like, here's my problem, is that like, I haven't played a whole lot of Uma Musume recently because I haven't had time to grind. Like, I don't want to run runs because I don't, like, I just don't really want to do it. Yeah, their half anniversary, I saw that. So, like, I log in and sometimes I do, like, a run, but the fun part of that game was doing runs. The thing is, the runs aren't very fun anymore because, like, they're not... Like, I'm just trying to get 800 stamina on my pace chaser and it just, like, doesn't happen, and then I go, like, well, shit, I don't know what the game wanted me to do there. So... Yeah, I don't know about playing Dispatch rants because I'm, I don't know if I want to necessarily play a Telltale game. I just know that I haven't played them. I guess it'd be something that you could, like, make a video after. Alter its effect after using it. I don't remember what climax time is supposed to do. Every 1 strength or 1 dexterity increase max HP 2% damage to 1 enemy. Multiple laceration 2 times. We know what this card does. I don't know what this card does. There's a lot of grinding and story battles to level up units to do higher level runs, so unless you just want to do the base level runs, you need to interact with all the other stuff. I see. So I guess proportionately, so hear me out. I'll give you a scale. So when I used to play Arknights, I needed to... There was like... You probably had to run like 6 maps a day, and you couldn't auto-battle them. Or, like, you could auto-battle them, but you couldn't sweep them. There were no sweeps in Arknights. So, like, you had to spend maybe, like, 15 minutes or so just, like, deploying into the thing. Then, like, it'll finish, and then you do something else for a while. And then you deploy into it again. And then you probably commit, like, maybe 15 minutes of your time of, like, mentally needing to be aware of the fact that you're probably running or farming Arknights in the background. What degree of proportion is the grinding in this game to not grinding? I don't mind doing story content because it's usually easy and you can just like do it. But grinding, because like a single Uma run takes like 25 minutes. Even if you're clicking through everything as fast as possible, like not watching anything, like literally just having the things go takes like 25 minutes. So it's like 25 minutes of like time that you actually have to be playing the video game. So you want a chill game, grind but still chill, I recommend Stardew Valley. Am I unk-coded enough for that? To play Stardew Valley? I think Clock Up was supposed to be a good card, especially if we triple roll into it. No auto battle or sweep, but it takes 24 hours to fully refresh stamina, and spending all your stamina takes like 10 minutes if you go fast with it. Okay. That's like doable. Because again, like Uma Musume is like, you have like 3 25-minute runs that are like 3 25-minute runs, and you can play a 4th run if you like play near the end of your day. And that was just kind of a lot, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have time for that shit. Also, runs don't take stamina unless you want some slight rewards. Yeah, my understanding is that there's two modes. I guess you're saying that the roguelike still, like, you're trying to get save data and stuff, like to grind for materials. I'm at least willing to give it a shot, is what I'm saying. Because I've been on like a Spire kick, so I'm just looking for another roguelike card game to play. And I guess I could theoretically play an actual roguelike card game. I don't know, was this the one that I wanted? No, this wasn't the one I was playing. I actually don't remember which one I was playing. So, like, I'll give it a shot. Because this is the other thing, is that we can also just do dailies before whatever we start. Like, if I'm playing Hollow Knight, I can just, like, run my CZN dailies and then, like, go from there, right? If it only takes 10 minutes, like, that's possible. You can play Decade Forever. Forever's a long time, man. Are you sure? You know that a decade isn't actually forever, right? Like, are you aware of the concept of time? And how long things take? Special decade. Yeah. So I'll be honest with you. So, you know, obviously it is like a game that came out recently, but the second thing, so there's always like, it was the same thing with Uma Musume, right? It was like, I don't know if I want to play this. See, a lot of people are playing it. Then I see like 2 instances of people who are potentially like playing it and maybe like an ad. And then I'm like, oh man. The thing that convinced me, I think the thing that convinced me, now hear me out, was that there was one girl with tights and her butt was on screen. And like, my only comment is that, like, pot, okay? Like, shit, you got me. Oh no. Not the tights, bro. Shit. That's how, like, that's how Genshin got me. Was they just had very tasteful legwear. Caught me. Caught. It wasn't even the ass. It was just the decision. The deciding of the legwear was what caught me. So yeah, maybe we'll try it on Friday. I might also, depending on how the second half of this stream goes, as in like when I go live again at 5:30. If I'm like not really feeling it and I end up only doing Silk Song for a couple of hours, because like I know that is a real risk. I might just be tired and out of it. The appointments are, that's what they do to me. I might play on Thursday. I'm a little ahead of work currently, so might be able to waste a little bit more time on Thursday. I don't know. I don't know what these cards do. I still don't know what this card does. I remember this card being pretty good. We'll take that card. Ah. Dexterity +2 draw card seems good. I still haven't decided who I want to... I think I did this one, right? And this does, like... Have this status eliminate all non-rider buff. Last Imagine cards will change effect. Was this the person who attacked a lot of times? No. Who was the person I played that attacked like 3 times when I played a card? Because that card, that seemed really good. Wait, didn't it say draw 3 cards? Is it... I'm just putting them in my hand? Oh, we put Common Ride in our deck because we drafted it. I mean, that's gonna be kind of a problem because we can't play that card. We were told not to play that card. I'll just pick attack cards. Yeah, I really wish, honestly, with this mod in particular, I really wish there were cards that were good. That's what I'm gonna say. I really wish there were, like... I wish I could recognize any of the cards that did literally anything. But unfortunately, they're all, like, deal 10, or if you do a loop-de-loop and a backflip, you might get a chalky bar. And it's like, I almost feel like the way that I want to draft this character is to optimize as little fucking cutscenes as possible. Like, if a card takes more than 2 seconds to resolve, I am just not allowed to pick it. Because it takes too damn long to play this character. Except for Advent. Maybe Advent's fine. Like, what if I just never Common Ride? This isn't the right one. Oh, it's draw 3 from your discard pile. I see, I understand now. Alright, see you later. Dragon. His intent is not attack. Oh my god. The healing. Flame Shot does damage. We can go to... Yeah, so now I can remove this. Oh, we have the Destroy a Minion card. That card's insane. It beats elites. I have no idea why, but it does. We just need to draw the good card. Oh no, that card has a cutscene. I didn't know that. It's a problem. Clock Up is from Graveyard. Oh, wait a second. I remember now. So Clock Up puts all of them into your graveyard, right? Wait, the combat isn't over. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Wait. It's still going. The poor guy. Your master's gone, dude. What is this? I can't soak my song to this. What, you can't soak your song to Decade? I feel like people nowadays just have too high expectations. That's really the problem with society. Yeah, how's it going? Oh, we can get a second You Are My Master. So we could have two. Oh, actually, we can put in the Ride Booker. And then that means if we ever need to just draw it immediately or we'll die, then we can do that. But we have assembled our 2-card combo, which says seek for a card. Sorry, seek for 3 cards, reduce their cost to 0. Character's so dumb, man. It's like, it's just so dumb. Honestly, one of the most baffling things about CZN to me is the class elemental distribution. At 4-star, there are 4 red element and 2 of them at 5-star, while green only gets 1 4-star and 2 5-stars. Yeah, I think... I want to say that that's common. I think this costs 1. Usually there's like some kind of disparity of those. Like at the release of a game. Man, I'm so glad that, yeah, and then people for, like, forever are gonna be like, man, where's, when am I gonna get Dendro? When's Dendro coming out? Is this one gonna be the Dendro character? Have fun, Flower can't stay, but your webcam is cute. That's an interesting way to describe what I'm doing today, but yes, thank you. You know, at the start of stream, I was literally like, there are gonna be 2 people who get this joke. One person who wasn't there at the start of stream. The second person also wasn't there at the start of stream. However, I did literally pitch it to them, and they were like, yep, that's something you can do. That is certainly a thing you can do. The unfortunate thing that I did not account for is that I'm not funny. So that's the problem. I also don't have a life that I can talk about, so that's another... You know, we're kind of playing with fire when we're trying to do this bit. Thank you, though. You want to know what's even funnier about that is while I was setting this up, I almost put chat on screen and then realized that wouldn't have worked. I think that would have been, I feel like that would have reduced the effectiveness of what we're doing today. Just talk about all the Disney cruises you go on. So I was taking my daughter to school. So I was talking to this other guy about Uma Musume. And I was like, I don't think we can take our phone out in public with this one. Wait, does this... Did I get dodge or something? Yeah, I was strongly considering opening Binding of Isaac, despite the fact that I don't even know how to play the game. Oh, man. I mean, it's all the same anyways, right? Yeah, we opened today by playing Rule 30 Fortal. That was another problem that I realized with the design of this project is that, see, if I don't think we have You Are My Master. Okay. So it's like I can't play any of the generic, like, trivia games because I don't know any trivia. And see, sometimes you, like, start a game project and then, like, you just... You start it and you go, like, this is a great idea. And then, like, you get partially into it and you're like, probably shouldn't have signed the contract. No, I've never played Isaac. I haven't played it at all before. I've seen a lot of people play Isaac. And I know people like the game. I've never played it myself. I don't know what I was playing at the time. What was I playing at the time when I could have been playing Isaac? Meat and Fuck 1. Meat and Fuck 2. Probably. I feel like 1 was maybe... I think we peaked at 1, but maybe that's just a nostalgia bias. Alright, well, we can't... This one's a boss, so unfortunately I can't use this on a boss. I'm realizing that if I don't have a plan for the boss, then we're kind of cooked. Which one was the... I still don't know which card was the one that... Which one was the card that I get to attack multiple times? Because that one seemed like it was kind of good. I feel like that one was maybe sort of strong, but I don't know which one it was. It definitely wasn't this one. I feel like it's gotta be this one, but it's not that one. Maybe it's... I think we entered Blade, and then... Okay, so that is not... This does... Add undead cards to Ride Booker. Well, that would require me to open the Ride Booker. Oh, they took You Are My Master! I'm really sad I don't have a Bop It for these runs. I feel like if we just, like, played Bop It, Twist It, like, we could just foley all of the sound effects on the screen ourselves. I could actually turn off all of the sound effects and do it myself. Need that out of the deck. That's like 51 damage. That's a lot of damage, my dude. Can I dodge roll this? Because I feel like this didn't work the last, like, 5 times I did it. Oh, it says prevents 1 attack, but it doesn't change the attack display to 1. Or to 0. Got it. We just have to believe that it's there. Oh! I knew that was gonna pop up. I don't even know if I'm gonna get to the end of this run, my dude. There's just so many cutscenes when I try to play the character. Their intent isn't to attack. Does it go away? Do I still lose? No. Okay. Just double checking. Can add a clock up to the ride booker. Right! I forgot this card existed. Swallow is a good card. It's like my specialty. Let's go Runic Pyramid. That card is pretty good. Because it's a card, not a relic. Ah. Oh my god. Why do they have to give me the multi-hit? Oh, I think it was like you can't use the card in this fight, I think I remember that actually. It just like doesn't let you do it for some reason. I don't know why. They're like, I would never do that to this thing, and I'm like, you just do it. I know that it's a coding problem, but also it's like, come on, man. Just let me have it. Let me have this, please. That's all I got. Let's try it. So if I do this... No, I'm just not even... I know it doesn't work. Oh, God. What do you mean? Listen, buddy, I don't... When you pop into chat, I don't just randomly compare you to another chat, right? Like, I don't... Like, it's kind of rude to say that I'm just somebody else. Rue, you're basically Poi. Is this like... You know, I could probably... You're probably just Starvin' Marvin. Do you, like, go into other people's chats and just say, like... Oh man, you're really like budget this person. It's kind of rude, don't you think? I say it for the bulb. Listen, I didn't wake up today choosing to be bald. This is just my life. Do you wake up in the morning and look at your hair and be like, yeah, man, that was my choice. That's what I did. That was me. Taking responsibility, taking any kind of thing you can get of stuff that you just didn't even do. I don't get it, man. Did you see that the vampire girl also loves Slay the Spire? I didn't. I was, you know, yeah, I watched part of the, who was it? I watched part of the night debut, and, like, I watched a little bit of all of them, and then I watched the entire Crocodile's debut. Because I was like, oh, this is interesting. Like, you know, we started pretty normal. We're just looking around, trying to find out what's happening, and then she kept grabbing the camera. And I'm like, dude, personal space? Have you heard of it? Have you heard of personal space? And then she just kept grabbing the camera and moving it, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm stuck here. I guess it's over. And then I found out that it's that I've watched her past life. And I was like, wait, that's her. There was a there was a very good clip that I spent I think about an hour looking for it. Oh man. I inevitably found it. But yes, I did check them out. I don't know why I chose to fight a boss fight when, like, that's the one thing that this deck doesn't do. Sakna has been threatened with unaliving by a certain purple woman. She doesn't get treated with care and love. Damn. Oh, shh. This game has more pop-up ads than Rule 34. The clip is in your DMs. I will find it later. I appreciate that. Yeah, there was also another one. I'm assuming we don't care too much. Like, I appreciate the thing that I appreciate is whenever it's like people don't come out of nowhere, basically, right? I just like appreciating that fact in general. Maybe that's a bad thing. But like they have a history. They've been on it. They've been grinding. They've been going. And there was a clip talking about her favorite color. And she wasn't her favorite color. And I'm like, well, that's kind of surprising. And then it's like, now she is her favorite color. I'm like, that's based. See, that's based. She likes green. Now she's green. Like a certain creature, a gremlin, if you will. I feel like I should have I don't know if that'd be problematic. You wanna know what's funny is my god, I just hate how it does this. It's really just the worst. So one of the memes recently has been my friend group has been Flaris, you're being a real problem for me right now. You're being a real problem for me. And I just thought in my head, you know, I don't know how problematic it is to have a sound clip of having a sound clip of Gigi saying, "And now I will pour all of this anal lube on the floor." Because that's quite the bit to do. I don't know where she got that, why she has it, or why she's putting it on the floor, but she sure, that was a bit she ran. PL bit. But yeah, it's like, wow, how do these people have like very creative content ideas that they just like do? Like, why are these debuts, like, actually kind of creative and interesting? And it's like, well, maybe it's because... maybe it's because they understand how to make good content. Turns out. Turns out. Yeah, it's cool when you knew them before the big time. For sure. Yeah, and I think the thing with FaZe, though, like, I'm not really sure. My understanding is that only one of the people were kind of, like, not as big before they joined. So I'm kind of curious how they got drafted, but... yeah, let's get a punch. I think everyone else was, like... I say arguably more popular, but, like, the idea is that, you know, they're following this quite big before they rebranded. To prove they actually care about the audition process? Yeah. It's good. Anybody can make it, even... even some random. I should at least put it in the booker. Amogus. Truly the most thrilling gameplay. We just tell all of them to go. This looks like brain rot mode. It is. This is actively brain rot mode. I think next time I'm gonna have to just not play this character. It's just, there's too little going on, you know what I mean? It's like, find you are my master, and then just go. Hopefully you have a way to deal with bosses. Bibu levels of brain rot? Could be. I mean, it's definitely pretty bad. Okay, how the hell are we supposed to beat Time Eater, like, literally ever? How do we intend on doing this? Did I put any useful cards in here? I put a clock up. I don't know what climax time does. Okay, that did something. Okay. It's like we literally just have to punch them to death. I suppose the other unfortunate thing is we can't play You Are My Master. The touted very powerful, very powerful card. Which one was it? You know what? I think this one actually did something. So, like, let's... Here, if I... Error! What do you mean? I need Photon Stream to recharge my gear? First I've heard of it. It's lore accurate for Kamen Rider. Oh god. Okay, so we dodged this turn. I feel like this mod would be significantly easier to play with my brain off if it just, like, if the cards just resolved slightly faster. Like, if they just, like, went even, like, remotely slightly faster than how they currently resolve, I'd be more into it. Sorry, I wouldn't be into it. That's a lie. I did just lie for free. That was for free. I did that. We have 2 photon charge now. I don't know what that does. Error. Can I use... Oh, we crimson slashed. But they are pretty... They take a while. He has 1 phone orb, 1 lightsaber hilt orb, 1 CD player orb, and 1 sword orb. So these are on and these are off. Okay. I don't know how to recharge them, I suppose. That's the problem that I'm having. I'm assuming you have to, like, pick the cards that actually let you recharge them. Okay, that did 22. So these are all off now. Okay, that killed it somehow. I don't know what any of them do or work. I just find it funny they assumedly just took the orb code from defect for the positions. Yeah, I mean, a lot of characters actually use the defect orb slots to, like, do stuff. I was considering for flag bearer of having an orb that shows you how much pulse you do. And it, like, appears, or it's just, like, there, just to show you. Because that'd probably be convenient for anybody doing anything that has to do with pulse, but... Listen to me carefully, okay. I'm currently listening for whatever it's worth. Oh wait, I could just, hold on a second. Moon walks out of here. That's so funny. What if flag bearer but succubus mod? I made this joke at least like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. We could make an entire H game using the flag bearer mod that has alternate scenes for when you lose. We could do it. We have technology. It is possible. It actually, like, kind of isn't possible, but, you know, I don't think I have enough knowledge of Java. This isn't Java. But theoretically, if there was an unknown H-game mod that appeared out of nowhere in Slay the Spire 2 with an unknown mod uploader, you never know. The possibilities are endless. Oh god. I don't even know what is dealing like 400 or 40 poison damage or whatever to this guy. Oh, I thought I dodged. Didn't I dodge and then not? Wow. Incredible. What a run. That's truly a run of all time. We didn't click the ascension button. Can we speedrun losing? 20 minutes? Easy 20 minutes. I hate when the Flaming Elite just isn't in a good spot. I have to do it later. Also, all these paths are trash. There's like 4. I'm sorry, man. I'm not... I appreciate the Supa. I'm just not gonna play it again today. I think that's what I could handle. Like, I just... It's just not fun, you know? That's the problem. Is that, like, it's moderately fun the first time or second time to play a mod that's, like, actually just bad. But, like, I'm on run 24 of Kamen Rider, and it's not even... It hasn't even remotely eclipsed the barrier of understanding. So I think I'm not gonna play it today anymore. We also only have like probably 20 to 30 minutes. Are you fine with me donating for you to play another puzzle game? And if yes, does that include a difficult one? For like one stream and no need to finish it? After 50 runs, you'll get it. I think that is literally not possible. I think it just isn't. It literally is not possible. Yeah, by like difficult puzzle game, like as in difficult, like the game doesn't explain the mechanics very well, or difficult like it's bad. Or I guess, sorry, I said two things twice. Difficult as in, not that it's bad, but like, it is just hard to play the game. I might need more context. I feel like we need a strike plus in order to fight an elite. Then 200 runs, you can't run from Decade, only get a few minutes. Oh god. Hello Vert, how's it going? What's up? Difficult as in the puzzles are actually hard and like something like ooh. I think Baba is you, but I wouldn't donate for Baba is you. Yeah. I don't know. The thing is, like, the problem is that if it's too difficult, then, like, we just won't get anywhere. Like, we'll just die. Not much, just browsing stuff. Yeah, I would say that that's reasonable. You know what? That's more reasonable than you know what's so funny about this is that this screen, if you take a screenshot of this right now, this makes literally no sense. This makes actually no sense. Like, normally it's self-evident what is happening when we're like, but the current state of the stream makes actually no sense. So I specified it would only need to be one stream since I wouldn't expect it to finish the game in an even remotely timely manner. I see. I mean, yeah, if it's like a... If we basically say, like, 2 hours, like, I can commit 2 hours to it, you know, and the time is compensated for, then, like, I think I'd be willing to do it. Like, I wouldn't mind. And if it ends up being fun, then, like, maybe we can just continue playing it. If not, then... The thing is, like, we have a lot of stuff to do. So this is my problem. So, like, I want to say yes. But part of the problem is that, like, we have Silksong to play. And I've also sort of been requested to play Deltarune. So, and we're in the middle of, like, a Baldur's Gate 3 run and we need to do a Dirge run after that. So, I think the problem actually right now is time. So... That's why I might hesitate. I feel like we should wait on it. Also, so this character is a mod that I made of myself. You wouldn't be able to tell it by now because I'm currently cosplaying as a bald 36-year-old man. I don't know if it's working. I don't know if it makes sense to literally anybody, but yeah, this is a mod of my VTuber model. As Yuki is saying, is this the famous Time Knight Flares von Lyria from Flares von Lyria YouTube? So, it is a stance dancing character similar to Watcher. So when you enter the stance, you get 2 flexterity, and when you exit the stance, you get 1 energy. So the purpose is to go between playing the planted stance, because on the 3rd turn of remaining in the stance, you will be -1 strength. So you start at 2, then you go to 1, then you go to -1. We might actually die. Oh, thank God. We just drew really well. You're actually a cute anime girl. That is correct. My actual model is that, so... Well, this is supposed to be our Silk Sona in air quotes. I say in air quotes because I don't know if that's a real term. Yeah, the main reason I asked, I didn't want to disrupt the schedule if you didn't feel like it'd be fine. Yeah, it's unfortunate because, like, I would rather play a donation bounty game. You know what I mean? But we've stacked up a few bounties, and I'm realizing that Baldur's Gate takes a while to finish. Like, I thought the second run wasn't going to take as long, and it's like, well, you know, if you're playing on Tactician with legendary actions, it does actually, it takes a little bit. But that was a Silk Sona. So, it's just, I just made a character in the style of Hollow Knight. That's it. I thought it was cute. And, that's just all I was gonna do. So. We go ahead and jump in here. Sounds good. I'm not going to be live for much longer. We were supposed to be playing Silksong today. But I have an appointment in approximately... that I have to leave for in approximately... actually, the maximum amount of time that I can give it is like half an hour. You are too not horny for Hollow Knight? I'm... What do you mean by that? That's my question. How is there supposed to be an association between horniness and Hollow Knight? Because I encourage you to watch the first two literal horns. Oh, my bad. I'm on the wrong model then. Hold on a second. Hold on a moment. Alright. Our bald man cosplay is now done. Because I've been challenged. Where did I put it? Is this one? They've said that I'm not horny enough, and unfortunately, the one thing, the most insulting thing you could have said to me is that Flaris is not horny enough. So we gotta make sure we gotta make sure that they know that we're horny at all points in time. It's not a question. You can't tell me. Were you supposed to be that lion guy? Yes, that was in fact the joke. The joke was that I got called bald last week, and I figured that the best way to represent that I was in fact bald was to just be Northern Lion for an amount of time. Unfortunately, the reason why it failed was because I'm not funny. I'm not funny, and I don't have enough stupid chatters to pick on. Like, I need people who actually say things that are too stupid to be alive so that I can strawman them. And also, I'm not delusional enough to make up a chatter in real time to strawman. I'm just like, nah, it's not my specialty. I need to be more deluded. Where's Carson? When you need him. Yeah, basically. Not in literal horn sense, but horny. Yes. I agree. Here. I can pop slightly out of the frame. Oh no, now we're Silent Hill. Do you guys think that it's lewd that, like, Lady Labyrinth literally has a heart? Like I feel like that's just... Like, who put that on her character design? That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, whatever artist did that is doing God's work. And that's it. Okay. Yeah, it's impressive. You know, how'd they come up with that? I think the other problem is, or the unfortunate thing that I will say about the lab outfit is that I wasn't confident enough to not wear the skirt, because lab is not wearing a skirt. It's like see-through, and it's just there. It's just all there. And that's impressive. Wow, we didn't have enough damage for this. I don't know if I just wasn't paying attention or something, but we just, like, died. Because we don't have a lot of time, I'm gonna save scum. Was this winnable? Like, was I just not paying attention? I guess if we strength potion on turn 0, we're probably significantly better off. I feel like holding barrier is probably better for this turn. Yeah, normally I would just restart the run, but here we are. Yeah, we were trying to make like Aura Essence work, and then it doesn't work, unfortunately. Oh, we never upgraded it. I suppose that's a decision that I made but didn't actually make. Add some boiled eggs in your honor. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, I got some Discord messages. What was this from? Oh, this is, I'm getting stuff about the new Avatar set. I think they did a bunch of reveals. But yeah, it kind of seems like I just don't do enough damage. Even with the strength +2, that's kind of surprising. Just like didn't draft enough stuff, I guess. This was... Yeah, we took like Aura Essence and then didn't get like any follow-up. And then we had Strike plus Recall Crescent. It's just like not enough. It's pretty funny. Okay, well, we were gonna keep going, but I died. Oh, man. All right. I mean, I guess that's it. That's all. That's everything. Now I need to remake the freaking screen for when we play Silksong later today. Okay. Well, wish me luck. Hopefully I'm not too dead after the appointment. We will at least play 2 hours of Silksong at 5:30 EST, so that's my time, and then you know, the hope is that we'll get to play a little bit more than 2 hours. I didn't want to, because with Metroidvanias, it feels like you want to, you know, be in them for a little bit longer, right? Like we want to like marinate in the exploration. So, I want to give it more time. Toma, good luck. Pretty boy, thank you. Yeah, we'll hopefully be awake enough. So 5:30, kind of a reschedule. Sorry we weren't playing Silksong. Oh man. And I was doing research since last week-ish. Because like I do mostly just watch like random librarian clips. So I was like, okay, we need to study a little bit. And I'm like, I just can't, man. I can't hallucinate enough, man. And I don't have stories of touching grass. I can't do it. Wait, hold on a second before I, hold on a moment before I go. Okay, so you want to know what it's like, how do I do? Okay, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Wait, no, you know what was actually hilarious? Wait, no, this one I actually need to say. So, because I also asked my friend to send me clips. I was like, we need to distill the essence somehow and go with it. So, one bit that I was like, dude, there's no way that this is actually like the overlap. So I was teaching people like probably 6 years ago, and I came to the realization, the fact that this was the overlap was that NL taught in Korea like 10 years ago or something, or like when he was 21. And I'm like, dude, I was teaching people like 6 years ago. I was also teaching 14-year-olds like 6 years ago. And in that passage of time, That person's in like the same age bracket as me now. I was like, you can't seriously be like, so I was teaching X amount of years ago, and now that the X years have passed, I am basically like the same age as my student. It makes me feel old, man. This is a story that I can basically literally say verbatim, and it has the same effect, which is that I am now old. And so is my student. It is just an uncomfortable thought. Crazy. That was it. There was like no way to bring up that bit with good context. It was literally just, I could actually literally say this NL story verbatim, and the point of it doesn't change, and also the pain that it invokes upon myself is bad. It makes me feel bad. You don't understand, Unicorn! It's not about the story, it's about the fact that the story was somehow applicable to myself as well as this other person. It's not about the time passing, it's about the fact that the story miraculously somehow applied to both of us in a similar way. Okay? Alright, I'll see you guys in a couple of hours. Bye. See you later. Stupid. Stupid.